This is a story about how I encountered hapí within my life and the self-portrait that came afterwards. I was at a party with some new people in my life, and the party had kind of wound down, and somebody, the host, had suggested he wanted to do some hapí. He had told me that it's very grounding and that it can be a very chill experience. And a group of us walked down to a fire circle behind the house, and one woman had mentioned that hapí really messed her up, and I should have taken that as warning to the experience. And in my own life, hapí has always, or not hapí, but tobacco. Hapí is tobacco. It's like snuff. You snort it. And hapí, geez, not hapí. Tobacco has often given me very strong effects. And I went into this experience pretty naive about how hard it might hit me. And so we were sitting in a circle. Somebody went before me. They got the shot straight up into their nose, and then they got up and sat back down in the fire circle. And then it became my turn, and I sat down, and boom, instantly, like, I felt like my whole body was melting into the ground, and melting, almost wanting to become one with the ground. But there was this panic within me, of social anxiety, where I felt like I needed to stand up and go back to my seat. But I was almost unable to. And I felt like I wanted to become solid as a rock in that moment. As well as it felt like I had these laser pins going into my skull, almost like a crown of thorns from all directions. It was very, very intense. And the night was really hard for me. People tried to help me out, but I just wanted to be alone and kind of sulk in my own experience. And there was a creek that was running by, and all I wanted to do was just throw my body into this creek of water. But it was kind of autumn time, and it wasn't the right move, and I was just trying to get my face in there to calm this needling effect on my body. And people all left and went home, and I was sleeping in the driveway that night, and I just stayed up very late, I think till like 3 or 4 in the morning. And just reflecting on my life, and the choices that I have made. And it was a reminder that even when sometimes people make suggestions of how an experience might be, going into that experience with their kind of preset expectations, might not be the best way to approach an event like this. And I should have been more open to the possibilities of extreme intenseness, as well as choosing when to go down a path of extremity. Extremity? I don't know if that's a word, but it was an experience. And caution to the wind is be respectful to different plant medicines, drugs, however you describe them to be. Mind-altering experiences deserve respect, and sometimes you just have to say no, maybe next time, and really hold your foot firm on that. I felt like it probably in that moment I wanted to connect deeper with the host and build some sort of connection with them to build friendship. But I don't think this is the way to do it in retrospect. But it's okay. So this is, again, my self-portrait of the time I did hapí, and boy, was it an intense experience.